Yeah, it's been good. All the lads have made me feel very welcome. The staff and everyone around the club have been brilliant on it, so yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far.
You've worked at your previous club for a long time. How big a wrench was it? How difficult a decision was it to make the move down south?
Yeah, it's always a hard decision. I think Aberdeen, I've been there since I was 11 years old, and the club have been absolutely brilliant with me and gave me an opportunity to make my way in the game. So it was obviously a hard decision to leave, but I felt it was the right time and the best thing for my career.
And how was it making that transition down? A lot's made of sort of Scottish footballers that come down to play in English football. Was that something that was in the forefront of your mind?
No, I was just excited about the opportunity, and I want to come down and try and prove I'm good enough to play at this level, and that's all that's in my mind. And obviously it was a disappointing result the other night, but there's going to be far more games this season, and hopefully I can just prove that I'm good enough.
No, a lot of players when they come to Forest talk about the history and the reputation, but that can almost be a burden when you come to a club like this. What was it about Forest in particular that appealed to you? Was it the manager, was it the club, was it history, was it a combination of all those things?
And probably a combination of everything. I think it's a club that have tracked me for probably about a year now, so it's not like one that's just come up out of the blue. So there was that, and then obviously the history. It's similar to Aberdeen. Obviously winning European Cups in the past, so they have a similar kind of history. It's just a big club with a massive potential, and with all the signings we've made, I think the club want to have a right go at and try to have a really successful season.
What do you make of Lamucci as a coach?
Obviously they've only had 4 or 5 training sessions in the pitch room, so it's hard to tell, but so far I've been very impressed. Man management's been excellent, so yeah.
Having been at Aberdeen for so long, coming to a new club with all these new signings, is that quite a big transition? Is that quite a challenge for you as a player? There's so many new faces.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be far worse. But as I said, everyone's made me feel very, very welcome, and I think there's a lot of lads in the change room in the same position, so it's been absolutely fine.
Lots of new boys.
Yeah, there is. Obviously, trying to learn names the first few days is hard, but you get used to it.
Probably need a sticker system or something in there. Obviously, you've made your debut, disappointing result. Is that hard to take? Obviously, wants to get off to a positive start when they first met the debut with the club.
Yeah, definitely. The game being live on TV as well. We wanted to go and really make a statement and get a positive result. Obviously, that didn't quite happen, but we're still very, very early in the season, and there's a lot of games to make up for it.
And the manager's talked about needing time, because it's been a difficult start for him as well, given what happened last season. It's important, isn't it, that it would be great to get off, to get a result, to get some points on the board, to get some goals on the sheet this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I think the sooner you can get the points on the board in the season, the better. Obviously, it's been 3 games and no points so far, so really, we do need to pick something up at the weekend. Hopefully all 3 points. But yeah, hopefully, if we get 3 points in the international break, then we can really get on with some work and pick up again after the international break.
How important is that international break going to be, to think, in letting those new players gel and giving people sort of some time away from the rigmarole of match after match after match?
Yeah, I think it'll be important. It's probably a time that you can get more work on the training pitch, and boys getting even more used to each other. Obviously, a normal week's tailored to a game, so maybe the manager can't do exactly what he wants. With no game at the end of the week, the manager has a full week to work on exactly what he feels he needs to. And then obviously after that, the games are twice a week for the foreseeable, so it's a good time to work on some tactics before these games come in, and lots of opportunities to pick up points.
Obviously this weekend there was hope. This was going to be the weekend that fans might have been allowed back into some of the grounds. That's gone away, and obviously because of the infection rate. How tough is it as a footballer? You've signed at a new club, you want to get to know the fans, and you're playing in front of an empty stadium. Is that quite a challenge?
It's not too bad. I played probably 7-8 games up in Scotland without any fans, so it's something I was used to anyway. I think now it's pretty normal. Professional footballers, we just need to, obviously the fans have a massive impact on the game, but we need to forget about that. We're paid to win football matches, and that's what our sole focus needs to be.